Hello students, welcome to Dhaka Secondary School North Karachi campus, and today you are watching class 10 English language class, and these slides are prepared by Sir Farhan, language teacher of Dhaka Secondary School. So students, our today's topic is 4th week of October, and in this we cover our agenda about letter writing, what is letter writing and why do we write formal letters, and second topic is article. Okay, now I move towards our first topic, letter writing. So basically letter writing is a way of communicating with the other person. In letter writing we convey a message to our reader or listener to whom we want to convey our message. So a letter is a written message that can be handwritten or printed on paper. It is usually sent to the recipient via mail or post in an envelope. Although this is not a requirement as such, any such message that is transferred via post is a letter, a written conversation between two parties. Okay students, so we have two types of letters, formal letter and informal letter. So first of all, I'll tell you the types of letters. So what is formal letter? Basically these letters follow a certain pattern and formality. They are strictly kept professional in nature and directly address the issues concerned. Any type of business letter or letter to authorities falls within this given category. Okay students, now I move towards our second, informal letter. These are personal letters. They need not follow any set pattern or adhere to any formalities. They contain personal information or area or are a written conversation. Informal letters are generally written to friends, acquaintances, relatives and other people. Okay students, so now I move towards our parts of formal letter. So basically we have some parts of formal letter. First of all, we have sender's address, in which we write the sender's address. Then we write the date after sender address. Then after writing sender address and date, we mention the receiving address of the recipient. Okay, it is not mandatory to write the editors to whom you write, the manager or municipal party officer. Okay, so to whom you want, so you have to write the address of the recipient. Next is subject of the letter. So it is the speciality of the formal letter that we mention subject of the letter. Okay, subject is what? The theme of the letter. Okay, then comes the salutation, greeting to the officer. Then comes body. So basically body is the main part of the letter in which we convey our complete message. So in that first part is the introduction part of the letter in the body. Then the second part of body is detail of the matter, and the third part is conclusion. Then comes the complimentary closing, in which we give compliments to our reader, like yours faithfully or yours sincerely. And in the last we write the sender's name, signature and designation, if any. Okay students, this is our parts of formal letter. So now I move towards the format and specimen of formal letter. So basically you see here on the top the sender's address, then you can also see the date after sender address. Then we have to mention the receiver address, and after leaving a line we mention subject, theme of the letter. Then we leave the space and mention the salutation. Okay, after that we start our body, and then first of all we put our opening part of the letter of the body. Then we write the body. Then in the end we write the closing lines of the letter. Then we come to the complimentary closing, okay, like yours faithfully, and in the last we mention the readers sorry writer's name and its uh, signature. Okay student, this is our formal letter. How do we write formal letter? This is the right way to write a letter. Now I move towards our second part of the topic, article. So basically article is what? Article are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. There are two types of article. So the definite article is the, and it is used for mentioning a specific noun or definite noun. For example, this is the leg. So the is used to mention the definite of the noun. Okay, this is a previously specified leg, one already known to the reader. So it means that the is used for is used to specify or particularize the noun. Okay, and it has already been mentioned in the earlier part of the sentence. Then comes the indefinite article. So indefinite article is used to mention the common noun. Okay, that must be singular, common, okay, and countable. So example, this is a leg. So there are lots of leg, and from that leg we are mentioning it. Okay students, now I move towards the use of indefinite noun. So indefinite article basically is used to show singular, common and countable nouns. So there are two types of indefinite article are. So are article is used to for such nouns which started from consonant sounds. For example, John is a doctor. Doctor is a countable, singular or common noun, and it starts from consonant sound. That's why A is put here. Then comes the Kate is a Catholic. So Catholic is a common noun. That's why A is put here. And European is also a common noun, but it is started from E, but it shows the consonant sound. Okay, so that's why I is mentioned here. So here comes the second part. And so before common noun, if the noun gives vowel sound, there we use a and vowel. For example, I would like an orange and 2 lemons please. So orange is what? It is started from vowel letters and it also gives vowel sound. That's why N is put here. Then comes Mary is an engineer. So engineer is also started from vowel sound and it also gives vowel sound. Okay students, so here comes the last one. He waited for an hour. So R is start from H, but H sound is silent. That's why it gives vowel sound. So that's why N is put here. Okay students, this is our indefinite article. We now move towards our definite article. So definite article is what? The basic rule of definite article is that when we specify any noun or particularize any noun in the sentence, there we use definite article the. For example, the book you want is out of print. So the is what? Which book? The one you want. Okay, so it means that it is particular one. Let's go to the park. Which park? The park in the town one. Okay, so here comes another rule. So definite article is also used to talk about a person or thing that has already been referred to. For example, I saw a girl in the park. The girl was crying. So the girl is what? The second. When the girl is in the first sentence, before girl I have used a common noun, but when I mention the girl again, so before that I use definite noun the. Okay students, the next rule is what? So before singular noun mean to represent the whole class, there we also use the. So the is a useful animal. It means that the whole cow is what? Useful animal. Second, the rose is the sweetest of all flowers. So that shows what? The whole class of the rose. Okay. The spider has 8 legs. It means that not just specific, it shows whole class of the spider. Then comes it, now it comes the exception. Note that these sentences can also be written using a plural without any article. For example, cows are useful animals, roses are the sweetest of all flowers, and spiders have 8 legs. So now comes next rule. Before the names of certain books, for example, the Holy Quran, the Vedas, the Holy Quran. Okay, the Bible I can say also. Next rule is before superlative adjectives degrees. For example, she is the best person. So before best, the is used here. And which is the highest? So highest is superlative degree, and before superlative we use the. Okay, so now next rule is before ordinal numbers like who was the first woman, the first, the second, the fourth, like this we use definite article. For example, the first half of the film. And next rule is what? Before musical instruments like the flute, he can play the flute, he can play the guitar, like that. Okay, students. So now next rule is an adverb with comparative. When we use comparative degree, so there we comparative, there we use definite article. The more they get, the more they want. Next is the higher you climb, the cooler it gets. So students, I hope you got all the idea about it regarding article and formal letter. Thank you so much.